Today, we will discuss 5 things that you should promptly remove from your house, as they harbor negativity and act as impediments to your progress. It is crucial to pay close attention to this information, especially if you feel stuck and unable to reach your goals. This advice can be transformative, as I discovered when I examined every item in my house, realizing that many were connected to my past. Removing them resulted in positive changes and even miracles in my life. So, let's delve into these 5 items and understand why it's important to bid them farewell. 1. Clothes you no longer wear. Firstly, it's essential to grasp that everything in the world is energy. From yourself to every object in your house. This energy can either aid you in reaching your goals or hinder your progress. The first thing to consider removing is clothes you no longer wear. In Buddhism, the concept of impermanence is crucial. These clothes carry the energy of your past, and keeping them can slow your progress. Only keep clothes that you love, feel comfortable in, that are your favorites, and make you smile. Donate or dispose of the rest. The act of letting go, in this context, echoes the Buddhist practice of non-attachment. The resonance with Buddhist understanding comes from the recognition that attachment to transient elements, such as clothing, can act as an obstacle to spiritual progress. Buddhism encourages practitioners to cultivate a mindset of non-attachment, recognizing that clinging to material possessions can lead to suffering and hinder personal and spiritual growth. The act of letting go of clothes we no longer wear, in this context, becomes a tangible expression of the Buddhist practice of non-attachment. By releasing our attachment to these garments, we symbolically detach ourselves from the past, embracing the impermanence of material possessions. This practice aligns with the broader Buddhist philosophy that encourages individuals to let go of attachments to achieve a state of inner peace and freedom from the cycle of suffering. In essence, the process of decluttering our wardrobe becomes a mindful act, inviting us to acknowledge impermanence, practice non-attachment, and create space for personal and spiritual growth. It is a tangible application of Buddhist teachings in our daily lives, fostering a mindset that values the transient nature of material possessions and prioritizes the enduring aspects of inner peace and spiritual well-being. 2. Broken things. Consider broken items as reminders of disruption in your life's flow. In Buddhism, it's about being present and recognizing that holding onto broken things can symbolize holding onto past troubles. Tossing them away is like saying, "I'm ready to move forward without carrying these burdens." Imagine your living space as a mirror reflecting the flow of your life. Now, turn your attention to broken items scattered around, and you'll discover more than mere physical fragments. In Buddhism, broken things are viewed as poignant reminders of disruptions in life's natural flow. They serve as tangible symbols urging us to be present in the moment, acknowledging that clinging to these fractured remnants signifies a reluctance to release past troubles. In the teachings of Buddhism, the act of holding onto broken items becomes a metaphor for holding onto the burdens of our history. Each cracked piece echoes a moment of upheaval, a challenge faced, or a setback encountered. Tossing away these broken fragments becomes a powerful declaration and affirmation that we are prepared to move forward unencumbered by the weight of past struggles. The process is akin to decluttering not just our physical space, but also our mental landscape. By parting ways with broken things, we signal our readiness to embrace a future unburdened by the ghosts of our past. It is a conscious act of liberation, a symbolic gesture that speaks volumes about our willingness to shed the shackles of history and step into a new chapter with unencumbered strides. So, as you bid farewell to broken items, envision it as a ceremonial release, a letting go of not just material fragments but of the lingering echoes of challenges faced. In doing so, you pave the way for a cleaner, more harmonious environment, a canvas on which the brushstrokes of your future endeavors can unfold without the weight of shattered yesterdays. 3. Dirty or worn-out shoes. Your shoes tell a story about your journey. In Buddhism, the emphasis on mindfulness extends even to seemingly mundane tasks like keeping your shoes clean. It's a way of saying, I respect every step of my journey, and I'm mindful of my actions, no matter how small. Keep them clean and in good condition. If they're worn out, consider replacing them. Your shoes support your body and absorb energy from outside, so it's crucial to keep them in good shape. Buddhism places a strong emphasis on the concept of right action, which essentially means engaging in actions that are wholesome, ethical, and contribute positively to one's well-being and the well-being of others. The act of keeping our shoes clean aligns seamlessly with this principle. It's a manifestation of mindfulness in action, a conscious effort to maintain the cleanliness of something as ordinary as our footwear. Moreover, this practice goes beyond personal cleanliness. It extends to the idea of respecting one's environment. Buddhism teaches us to be mindful not only of our actions but also of their impact on the world around us. In the context of shoes, keeping them clean is an acknowledgement of the interconnectedness of all things. The cleanliness of our personal belongings reflects our awareness of the shared spaces we inhabit and our responsibility to maintain them with care. In the broader canvas of Buddhist philosophy, this seemingly simple act becomes a harmonious expression of living in accordance with mindful principles. It's a reminder that every step we take, even in the way we care for our shoes, can be a conscious step towards a more mindful and respectful existence. So, the next time you polish your shoes, envision it not just as a routine task but as a deliberate act of mindfulness, aligning your actions with the profound teachings of Buddhism. 4. Objects and clothes of departed loved ones. Buddhism teaches about impermanence and the transient nature of life. Keeping objects and clothes of those who are no longer present can be seen as clinging to the past. Buddhism encourages acknowledging change and allowing the natural flow of life, which includes releasing attachments to maintain spiritual harmony. The natural instinct to cling to the physical remnants of those no longer with us is a reflection of our innate desire for connection and solace. However, Buddhism encourages a shift in perspective, a subtle yet transformative change in our approach to grief and remembrance. It beckons us to honor the memories of our loved ones not through material possessions but in the sacred chambers of our hearts. Keeping objects and clothes that once belonged to departed loved ones is akin to anchoring ourselves to the past, resisting the natural current of life's flow. Buddhism invites us to embrace the impermanence of existence, acknowledging that the essence of our dear ones resides not in the physical artifacts, but in the intangible moments we shared and the enduring impact they had on our lives. In the spacious landscape of Buddhist philosophy, letting go of material attachments to departed loved ones becomes a poignant act of acceptance. It is an acknowledgement that life, like a flowing river, carries us forward, and by releasing the physical remnants, we free ourselves from the burdens of clinging to what was. In essence, Buddhism extends a compassionate invitation to cherish memories with an open heart, allowing them to unfold naturally in the currents of our existence. By honoring the impermanence of life, we create space for new experiences, new connections, and the ever-unfolding chapters of our journey. 5. Clutter. Imagine clutter as the physical manifestation of mental chaos. In Buddhism, creating a clutter-free environment isn't just about tidiness. It's about fostering mental clarity. An organized space helps clear your mind, making room for peaceful thoughts and mindfulness. Visualize your living space as a canvas where the arrangement of items mirrors the orchestration of your thoughts. Now, turn your attention to clutter, not merely as a disorderly arrangement of objects but as the tangible manifestation of mental chaos. In the rich tapestry of Buddhism, the significance of maintaining a clutter-free environment transcends mere tidiness. It delves into the realms of fostering mental clarity and nurturing mindfulness. Buddhism beautifully encapsulates the interplay between external environments and internal states. Clutter, in this context, becomes more than a visual inconvenience. It transforms into a physical representation of the disarray within our minds. Picture a cluttered room as a reflection of scattered thoughts, each item vying for attention, contributing to the cacophony of mental noise. The teachings of Buddhism advocate for simplicity not merely for the sake of aesthetics, but as a deliberate strategy for cultivating inner tranquility. A clutter-free space serves as a sanctuary for the mind, allowing it to breathe, unburdened by the weight of excess stimuli. When the external environment is organized, the mind follows suit, creating an open expanse for peaceful thoughts and fostering a heightened sense of mindfulness. In the dance of daily life, maintaining an organized space becomes a transformative practice. It's an intentional act of creating a harmonious atmosphere that resonates with the principles of Buddhism. As you declutter your physical surroundings, envision it as a parallel journey towards decluttering the mental process of letting go of unnecessary distractions and making space for the essence of mindful living. In essence, Buddhism invites us to recognize that a clutter-free environment is not merely an aesthetic choice but a profound step towards inner peace. It's an acknowledgement that the external and internal are intricately connected. And by tending to our physical spaces, we nurture a fertile ground for the blossoming of mindful awareness and serene contemplation. By embracing these practices, you're not just cleaning your physical space. You're engaging in a mindful journey. You're saying goodbye to what holds you back, making room for positive energy, and aligning your surroundings with the peaceful teachings of Buddhism. It's a personal and transformative journey, where your living space becomes a sanctuary for growth, serenity, and a reflection of your evolving self. If you find this video inspiring, please like and share this video, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Until then, see you soon.